Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at the Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro with my wife. We are currently shopping for a car. We aren't like fully committed to buying something, but we are looking at our options, and this is one of the options on the list. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Brent Brown Toyota here in Orem for giving me some time with this 4Runner so we can do this video. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Aim, fire. No, you don't need to touch the camera. You're good.
I can hold her.
She's fine. So, Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. We've already had one of these.
We're just having a little refresh.
Yes. Okay, the main things we're focusing on is just kind of like the cargo areas, basically.
Well, and rear air.
Yes. At least you can check rear air. I can't remember if it has it or not.
Just right here in the center.
It's got this. It's super easy to clean.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got center air. I don't think it has any on the ceiling.
No, it doesn't. Something to know.
What about the downside?
Thank you.
Boom. So it's not power, it's manual.
Oh, sick!
I don't know if one of those.
Okay, that's a great way to bonk the kid in the head. Alright.
So, yeah, big cargo area.
It's a decent sized cargo area.
And compared to the Land Cruiser we just looked at, the loading floor is lower because it doesn't have a battery or anything like the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, and I
no
feel like
tailgate.
there's more space between the seats in this one than the Land Cruiser had. I feel like the Land Cruiser was kind of tight.
And we're talking about the new one, by the way.
Yes. Okay, I was looking for a button.
They give you a short person strap.
I'm not short, I'm just dumb. I was looking for a push button. You just told me it doesn't have one. Alright.
Oh, interesting. This was bought at a Ford dealership that I filmed.
What dealership brought you from that? Look at the stitching bed.
That's right.
It's a different color than everything else. Isn't that awesome?
That's what they do with TRD Pros. It's a good stitching bed.
Alright. Time to put Smee in her seat. She just gave me a really angry stare.
Yeah, so a couple things. That's aftermarket.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The screen's aftermarket too. The screen in the 4Runner is kind of like our Land Cruiser screen.
Okay.
The stock one.
Yeah.
And this one, I don't know why they did what they did. But the cool thing about this is instead of like a twisty down the Land Cruiser for the 4-wheel drive, you get like an on-the-floor shifter. The Land Cruiser's 4-wheel drive all the time. This is 2-wheel drive, and then you go into, so it's a traditional rather than advanced. Oh, and your heated seats on.
Well, it was probably our daughter.
How many people does it take to screw in a light bulb? It does have, they all have sunroofs, which, yeah, unavoidable.
This is light. That's good.
Yeah, in all of them.
Light headliner.
I think in all of them they're light, if I remember right.
Super. That's good.
And then analog everything, so like analog gauge cluster, a bunch of big physical buttons. And then the 4Runner has the cool window in the back where it opens.
Oh, I don't remember that from last time.
Yeah, they call it the dog window because people put their dogs back there and then have them hang out.
Great. We're gonna run out of gas.
No, we won't. I've had way worse. Most of the time I review cars, the gas light's on.
Oh, that's fun.
I just pray that I don't end up on the side of the road.
Didn't that happen to you once?
When I was a car salesman.
When you were okay.
It was at 9 o'clock at night in the winter in a Dodge Challenger. So it was yeah, someone came in there like 9 o'clock, they're like, I want to test drive a Challenger. And then it was like almost out of gas. And I was like, I want to go home. And they're like, should we fill it up? And I go, nah, we'll be fine. We weren't. Suffice to say, they never came back ever again. I don't know why. I don't know why getting stuck.
Your service was impeccable.
I don't know why getting stuck on the side of the highway.
Can I get out this way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just not seeing an exit. I see beam.
Look at that color on the 4Runner. It's like orange.
That's
so turn right where this truck is.
Yeah, because there's a little roundabout.
Yeah, we just go around to the roundabout.
You know, I don't know that they're going to be moving anytime soon. We might just have the car die right here. No, at least we're in the lot.
It's not even on empty yet. It's just low.
It's just low.
Dealership, excuse me, dealership level of gas. Feels tighter in here than the Land Cruiser. Our Land Cruiser.
Yeah, it does. Just means I can rest comfortably.
Oh, look at that! See, look, they moved.
Hey!
You were just over exaggerating.
I've never done that ever in my life.
Typical female behavior. I'm just kidding. Don't murder me.
It's almost typical for this female, so I can't really be. Now who's over exaggerating? It's okay. It's alright. yeah, sunflowers. I wonder if that was on purpose. Oh yeah, it looks like it was.
So the thing about the 4Runner is, on the low end, it feels fine. Like the torque.
Mm-hmm.
It's just once you get into it, then you realize it has nothing. It's gutless. The gutless wonder.
It's me.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I feel lower to the ground in this.
Yeah. And it seems crashier over the bumps than the Land Cruiser. Like the Land Cruiser has the kinetic dynamic suspension system.
That's a mouthful.
I know. And so, yeah, I don't know, it rides better than the 4Runner.
This roundabout is further away than I remember it being.
Yeah, there's the cool horse place though. And the steering wheel in this is different than the Land Cruiser's. It seems bigger.
Maybe it's just in the dimension to the vehicle, because like you said, the vehicle feels smaller.
Well, like the spoke is thicker in the 4Runner than the Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser's thinner spoke.
I wish I knew what a spoke was.
The wheel?
Okay, so I was doing it right? Okay. Well, that's cool. Yes, we are flying at an altitude of, please kill me, it's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
This is what I do every day though.
You work wonders, my dear, because this is outrageous.
I feel comfy. This is like luxury to me.
I can't see. That fence is really in the way of seeing who's coming out that way.
Oh yeah.
You need to go all the way around.
Man, I feel like this is the laziest cameraman work ever. I'm just sitting here holding.
Well, that's what the gimbal is for.
Yeah, true. Hopefully it's not too shaky.
Hopefully. Well, then it wouldn't be doing its job.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those not so expensive gimbals.
Oh, you got a cheap one?
Yeah.
I think that's... I don't know if anybody has noticed
It was made in China.
Shoes, but Ben wears things... These ones are nice.
Man,
Yeah.
these are 3 years old. I just put them on.
Yep. Because his other ones, the sides blew out.
People know. They see it in the video. I've had people comment. They're like, Ben, when are you going to get new shoes?
Hey, he hears that from me all the time. All the time.
They had a few more miles left in them.
They didn't have a hole in the bottom.
They had a few more. Exactly. If they didn't have a hole in the bottom, it still got more mileage.
Yeah. All of the shoes that I tossed from Ben that when we moved all had big old holes in the bottom. All of them.
I wear them out.
He wears them until they die.
So what do you think about the 4Runner?
Easy to drive. I don't really have to think about it. That whole power thing, I can feel it's already noisy at 40 miles an hour. So...
Yeah. It's got an exhaust. It's a TOD Pro.
Is that the reason, or is it just the powertrain?
Both of them. But the exhaust is louder in the TOD Pro. But yeah, it's going to drone because you're going to be at higher RPMs. Yeah, left here.
Okay.
Here where that 4Runner is.
Oh yeah.
So it sounds like the 4Runner, it's a good car.
It's a good car.
But but even our Land Cruiser is better than the 4Runner. Ugh.
I wouldn't say better, it's just different. Depends on what you're looking for. People go really fast around these blind corners.
Yeah, welcome to Utah County.
Goodness gracious. Because I like it. I mean, if we got one, I wouldn't be sad.
Oh, good. We'll add it into our ratings later.
Later.
Bye.
Oh, bye!